Well, hello, magical people. This is Melody from Melody of Soul, where we talk about things like fitness, beauty, wellness, spirituality, Ayurvedic medicine, and the Hermetic principles. And today, we're going to piggyback on another video. So I made another video about the word namaste and its superpower. The superpower of understanding your connection with others. Today, we're going to talk about something that is your super enemy. Dun, dun, dun. There's a lot going on in the world. In my city alone, we've had some riots and some protests, and, quite frankly, the world is changing. And I was having this conversation with my mother today, that our greatest enemy is no one out there. Our greatest threat is no one anywhere. Our greatest threat comes from within. Our greatest threat comes from our own fear, our own doubt, our own questioning of our own inner wisdom, our own being. The real struggle is facing fear, is facing your own fear. In Ayurvedic medicine, which is the art and science of wise living, beautiful living, magical living, there's a principle that we call the golden compass. It's your internal compass. It's kind of the trick to knowing, is this ego-driven or is this soul-driven? Is this something I'm thinking about, or is it something that I actually need? Something I just want for the heck of it, or something I want for a bigger purpose? And in all of my programs that I've done coaching and counseling and that I've walked people through in this whole thing, this is the basis of how you know if you're on the right path or not. Does it feel good in your body? Does fear feel good when you think about how much you hate something, when you feel about being afraid of something, when you feel about being nervous, when you have anxiety, when you have those weird emotions of disconnect? Does it feel good? When you don't know, ask your body. Our body and our mind and our spirit, they're this complex of all of these different, what we call in Ayurveda, they're called koshas, or these layers that all interact together. It's like a big party that they're having at all times. And do you want to be part of the great party, or do you want to be over in the corner? Does it feel good to be over in that corner? Let's face it, sometimes you need that corner. Sometimes that corner is our only survival, but when we're in that corner, we are facing something that we see as outside of us, whether it be anxiety or contempt or discomfort, but really it's inside of us. So, our biggest enemy: fear, doubt, disconnection. And when it's happening inside, it of course manifests outside. So in these turbulent times, in these crazy moments that this world is shifting into, because we all know that there's a little shift going on, maybe a big shift going on, and it's been coming for a very long time. And how it plays out is only to be told. But the greatest power that we can all have is to remember our force field. Our force field of love and compassion. Check out the other videos on your protection bubble and namaste as the magical word. When you're feeling a moment of fear or doubt or disconnection with anything, anyone, any moment, when you're watching something on the news and you feel it, ask yourself, do I want to feel good, or do I want to feel this ick? And to feel good, you want to move into compassion and love and connection. And sometimes that can mean that you call someone you love and tell them that you love them. Not tell them you're worried about them because, oh my gosh, they might have a riot in their city. just tell them that you love them. It made you think about them. And just bringing them to mind made you happy. Walk outside. I talk a lot about this in my videos. Being in nature. Being amongst the trees. The trees and the flowers. They're like they're our older brothers and sisters. We can go to them and ask them, what do we do now? Instead of getting mixed up in the fear and the doubt and the crisis that's all happening, can you invoke your greatest superpower? Compassion and love and joy. And let go of your greatest enemy. Because let's face it, the greatest enemy that comes from within, that will be used against us. It's used against you even in an argument. So, let us rise above this moment of fear and doubt and disconnection. Let us say goodbye to the biggest enemy. We don't have to defeat them, right? But we do have to overcome. I wish you love, compassion. I wish you joy. Stay strong, my friends.